How's it going, guys? It's Brad here, and welcome to the third season of the DC United Rebuild Career Mode. As you can see, I am repping DC United. I got the classic DC United kit on with the 3 stripes across the chest. And you can see right there on the team sheet the new jerseys, and I will go into edit players and do a little rundown on them for you. So there you go. As you can see, I got the 3 stripes. I got them up a little farther because we have a sponsor still. But yep, got the 3 stripes back on the shirt. We'll go into Tosin here. Take a closer look at them. Okay, as you can see, we got the Bethesda Game Studios on the back of the jerseys. And then what's on the front is actually a game that will be released in November of 2022 by Bethesda Game Studios called Starfield. So, and I'll probably be playing that game. I'll probably be recording videos in that game when it comes out in November of 2022. But we are currently in, let's look at the calendar. But we are currently in January of 2023, so it's just become January 2023. So the game came out 2 months before the current month we are in. So makes sense for there to still be some ads for it for people to buy the game. A little rundown of the rest of the jerseys. As you can see, I tried to put the sponsor of FIFA Kit Creator on there, but I didn't realize that the MLS badge was on both sides of the jersey, so I might have to fix that, but we'll leave that for now because we don't really play any games at the beginning of the season anyways. And then you can just take a look at the rest of the jerseys. As you can see, I got the DCU on the bottom at the socks. I'll go ahead and show you the goalkeeper kits. Looks pretty similar to the goalkeeper kits we had the previous 2 years, but it's a different sponsor, obviously. We got the 3 stripes on the goalkeeper kit as well. And we also have a new design, same colors, but new design on the goalkeeper kit. And then we also have a second kit, but that kit we're not going to worry about right this second, because the only way we can see is if we go into a game and show it to you. So I'll show it to you when we get to our first game, but for now, we're going to advance forward. As you can see, we got the edit club here. I don't think I'm going to change anything in this. Yeah, we got the red seats. Just keep all this the same. So looking at our transfer budget, we now have 40 mil in the transfer budget and 62,000 in the wage. So that's definitely an increase from the second season. Go ahead and look at our objectives. So we do now have some domestic success requirements. They want us to win the US Open Cup and win the league title. Nothing below that. So they want us to win. They want us to do the double in the US and win both of the cups. We still have a season to increase our club worth by 75% through player sales. So we might need to sell some players this season. It's a medium priority, which is the highest priority we have. We have 4 medium priority objectives though. So I don't know if I'm gonna worry about this much, but if we can do it, I will. And then we have to sign 2 players from North America. So basically, we could sign, there's a lot of different players we can sign, but they're probably going to be U.S. players, and we could probably bring them out of the youth academy. It would count. And then 10 games with at least 1 goal scored in home matches. So hopefully we can get that. If we don't get that, then there's a low chance of us making playoffs. So looking at our squad here, we're going to go through and see if there's any players we want to sell. Tosin's getting a little older, but I think we're going to hold on to him for at least 1 more season. He still can improve. He probably won't start dropping off until he gets to 32 years old. Carries is fine. He's a 29-year-old, and he's probably one of the best goalkeepers in that league at the moment. Canus, he's an original on the team. I want to keep him. He's our captain at the moment. I also want to keep Gressel. Rojas, obviously, that's our Marco Echeverri region. Well, not actually our Marco Echeverri region, but you know what I'm saying. And then we have Nigel Robertha. He's only 24, so we're going to keep him as a backup. He might end up being the starter, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what we'll do whenever we get rid of Tosin. I don't know if... I was thinking we might end up just getting a star striker, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so I have a few players. I'm going to go to development real quick and look at my oldest players. So Tosin's my oldest player. I'm going to keep him right now. Asparilla. So we only got him because we needed a veteran player. So let's look at the options we have at that outside mid position. And we have a 18-year-old here, so 61. as a backup. So we probably want to get him some more playing time. So I think I'm going to go ahead. How much? I think I get 1.4 mil for Asperilla. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put Asperilla on the transfer list, even though we just got him last year. We don't really need him. It's just to finish an objective for us, really. He's 30 years old. He'll start dropping off soon. Nahar. He's in the 70s. I think we're going to keep him for now unless we decide to bring somebody else in. Kempen, he is leaving. We have Brad Smith. I think I'm going to keep him for now as well. I am going to put this guy on the transfer list. He's 27, a 61. We're not going to have much use of him, honestly. And we have younger CDMs coming up. This guy's already on the transfer list. He also, his contract expires at the end of the year. So if he doesn't get sold, we'll just let it expire. And the rest of these players are pretty young. This guy, we'll keep him on the loan list since he's still 20. And we'll put Cu Di Pietro on the loan list again. And then Green is also on the loan list. So, yeah, we got a lot of our players on the loan list. And we only have 35 players. So it's not like our team is busting at the seams. I think the max amount of players is like 52, right? It's not 42. It's like 52, right? I think it's 52. So I'm going to go ahead and search up some players and start scouting some players. And then you'll see me again whenever I'm actually making the purchases. So we made it to our first friendly match in our friendly tournament. And I'm going to show you guys the away kits here. There you go. There's their away kits. They look similar to the kits that we've had in previous seasons, but they, you know, have the sponsor that we have and the 3 stripes across the chest. So yeah, these are the 2 kits we're going to be rocking this season. So as you can see so far, we've made it to the semifinals of the friendly tournament, and I have managed to get James Milner on a free transfer from the he was a free agent, so I signed him for free. And he is 37. He's a 73 overall, and he is on 6,600 wages, so he's not a designated player. So that is good for us. And he will be taking the place of Nyman for now, but as his overall decreases, Nyman's going to take that starting position again. I'm just doing this because Milner's a slightly higher overall, and he is he's definitely a leader. He has the leadership trait, so I'm going to give him the captain armband for now. Just thought it would be cool to bring him in. And then, as you can see, one of our young guys has gone out on loan. So, I have actually gotten a pretty interesting offer from Wolves for Donovan Pines. They want 14 mil for him, but I can get up to 18.6 mil for him. And it's actually a pretty intriguing offer. If I sell him, I mean, he would probably want to go to a Premier League side. Wolves are a pretty good Premier League side. Let's see what place they are in the Premier League at this moment. So they're in 11th, not very far up. They're not in relegation zone or anything, but they're not very far up. So I am thinking that I'm not going to sell him. I think that we're going to hold off on selling most of our players that were previously on that started the career mode on the team, and until we win an MLS Cup. Then if we win an MLS Cup, I will sell these players. But I think it'd be a good send-off for them to win an MLS Cup first and then go to teams in Europe. So I am going to decline this offer for now. But say we win the MLS Cup this season, in future seasons, if I get an offer for him, I probably will accept it. So we do have this final against Huracan in the friendly tournament. I'm going to send this. We have a few players tired. I think I am going to bring Nyman in for this one, but that's it. I'm going to go ahead and send this. We do pick up the win, a 1-0 win, and Munir gets the only goal in the game. So I've got some prize money from that, and we have now 42 mil in the transfer budget. I'm not quite sure what to do with that. I don't really want to replace any of my players at this moment. I was thinking about replacing that left mid position, but I'm not going to be able to get anybody on wages low enough to not be a designated player, I feel like. But I still might look for a replacement in that position, just not a high overall player.
11 minutes later.
So we've made it to the final hour of transfer deadline day. And as you can see, we have Milner here. You already knew about that transfer. And I have switched him to a CDM. He has gone up to a 74 overall. And then another loan, Vera, one of our strikers. I believe he's Spanish. He is going out on loan. And then I brought in Alioski. He is a 73 overall. He used to play for Leeds. And I brought him in. He is not a designated player. He's a 73 overall, and he will be our starting left mid for the next at least 2 seasons, probably. There you go. You can see we spent only 3 mil, and we got Milner and Alioski. And then no players out, because it doesn't show the loan players that have gone out. We did try to get Estrada out, and we did accept a deal for him, but I think there's a glitch where if you accept a deal like a few days before deadline day, and then advance to deadline day, it doesn't go through. So I need to remember that for next time. If I'm close to deadline day, I'll go into deadline day first and then accept the offer. But that is okay. Hopefully we can sell him in the next transfer window. So I did just send our 2 youth scouts out on scouting missions or whatever. I sent the one to the US and then the other to England, since we just got James Milner and he's our captain at the moment. So I went ahead and sent a scout to England because of that. And we have reached the end of the transfer window, so I'm gonna go ahead and advance. And if anything happens that we need to stop for, I will. But otherwise, you'll see me again in the summer transfer window.
1 hour later.
So we have made it to the end of June, and I'm gonna go ahead and sim to the Cincinnati game. So we'll see how we do in that Atlanta game. And we do pick up a loss, unfortunately. So, if we look at the squad now, as you can see, Nyman is already going back into that position. If we go into this squad, you'll see that Milner's already dropped to a 71. He is like, 37. So, that makes sense. Tosin did get to a 78, but because he got to 32 years old, he immediately just started dropping off. So, he got to a 78 for a week and then dropped to a 77. And a few players have gotten better. Sonora, I believe, has gone up in overall. Rojas has also gone up in overall. Nahar has. And I know Munir has as well. Might be a few other on the bench as well. But I can't exactly remember what everybody's overall was at the beginning of the season. As you can see, we have less reserves than we did before. And that is because a lot of players have gone off on loan. And we have sold Estrada as well. So let's go into this. So as you can see here, a few players leaving on loan and departing here. We also have a youth player unsettled. His name is Rojas. Another Rojas. Right there. 81 to 87. We'll go ahead and bring him up. Put him on the loan list. So these are the moves that have happened now that we've entered the summer transfer window. We have Benitez going on loan. We've sold that 50-something overall 25-year-old Samake. Estrada has also left. He's gone to Granada. We have a few other players leaving on loan, Green and Smith. And then the 61 overall 27-year-old has left, going to, I don't even know where that team is, but yeah, he's left the team. So we are now left with 43 mil, and it would be nice to do something with that, but at the same time, I don't really want to replace anyone. I would replace Tosin since he's dropping off now, but I kind of want to give him a chance to win the MLS Cup since he's been with us since the first season. And looking at this team, there's not really anybody I want to replace. I could go for a center back. So if I go in here, Nahar is a 73, and Alvarez is a 67. And we don't really have any other center backs besides that 59 right there. So I could get another center back, but I don't know if I really want to. I have a lot of money to spend, but the problem is I don't really want to spend it at the moment. You know, honestly, I don't think we need to spend it. I think I might just not spend the money. Let's take a look. I'm going to take a look. I'm going to scout a little bit. So I have just had a very interesting idea. So as you get, well, Lewandowski's dropped to an 87. That's crazy. It's crazy how fast players drop. Like, Ronaldo is like 37 in real life, and he's like a 90, if not almost a 90. And Lewandowski's 34 years old and already dropping off so much. It's like, it should be random. It should be random if players drop off. But it's like as soon as players hit 32, they just start dropping off immediately. Anyways, so I'm thinking, okay, they want 66 mil. I want to see if there's a possibility of me getting Cristiano Ronaldo. Toni Kroos is also available for free signing. He's actually at Liverpool. I was thinking about that as well, but he would definitely be a designated player. So I would need to sell one of my other players before the end of the transfer window next season. But looking at Ronaldo here, he's 38, 86. But it'll take him a while to drop to what Tosin is at right now. So I'm thinking about getting him now and trading him for Tosin possibly. So just give me a second. Okay, so the max I can spend is like 41 mil. So I'm going to go into these negotiations and see what I can do. So I gave them my offer for Tosin and about 43 mil. They said they're going to get back to me. So I'm just going to wait on that for a second. So they have gotten back to me with a counter offer. And they want 55 mil in Tosin. Whew. Interesting. I don't know if I want to do that. It would be cool to get Ronaldo, but I don't think it's going to happen. I don't have that kind of money to also offer him a good wage. Okay, let's just go into it and see how much we have left from that. So they would not take less than that, so we're not going to get Ronaldo, but that is okay. I'm going to see if there's any other options for us to replace Tosin with, and if not, then we're just going to keep Tosin until the end of the season, and the money that we have, we'll just have. We might get another youth scout or something. So I see Antoine Griezmann here. He is an 85 overall. He's 32 years old, and he's the same age as Tosin. He's just going to start dropping off. He just finished his season with Inter. So I'm thinking that I can bring him in. Probably have to make a trade for Tosin. But I'm going to see if I can bring him in. And if I can, that'll be a big improvement. And we won't waste our money. We'll actually make use of it. So I'm going to see if I can make a deal here.
A few moments later.
So that deal is not going to happen. They want way too much for him, and they didn't want Tosin. So I have found a cheaper option here in Muriel. The Premier League has just finished in this career mode. So I could bring him in. I could send Tosin back to Everton, actually. So that would be an interesting deal. I think I might do that, honestly. I might not even need to use Tosin. I actually could keep Tosin possibly, but I can't. I would have to sell him by the end of the transfer window, because then I'd have too many players that have to be designated players. So they have actually accepted the offer. It would be 21 mil and Tosin. So the question now is, do I want to get rid of Tosin? I feel bad letting him go halfway through the season. Let's see what his stats are right now. So he actually isn't having the greatest of seasons. He only has 3 goals on the season. Munir has more than him from winger, and actually Robertha has 4 appearances and 3 goals, the same amount of goals as him. So I think I actually will. I think I actually will do this trade deal. Tosin was very good in our first season for us, but it seems like he's kind of fallen off. And I mean, Robertha has the same amount of goals as him. It's crazy. Better average game rating as well. So there we go. We have purchased Muriel for 21.2 mil and Tosin. So Tosin has left the club. Tosin did do a lot for the club, but he could not get us an MLS Cup, and he wasn't having a great season. So he went ahead and made a deal, sent him back to Everton, and we now have Muriel on our team, an 82 overall. And let's see if he can't make waves in this club and possibly get us our first MLS Cup. So we have been knocked out of the US Open Cup. It was like 2 days after a league game. A lot of my players were tired, so I played with some tired players. So I had to take Munir out because he was like very tired. very dead. Even though I rested a lot of players. Looks like they scored in the 89th minute to win it. So we will not win the US Open Cup, and we will not get that objective completed. But we can still win the MLS Cup, so that will probably make things a lot better. If we lose both, I hope that we don't get sacked or something, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, we did get knocked out in the quarterfinals of that, so didn't even make it to the semis. So we have made it to the final hour of transfer deadline day of the summer transfer window, and really we just loaned out a bunch of players. As you know, we've already brought in Muriel. We sold Asparilla. He was, I think his release clause was activated, so someone took him, so that's fine. We were looking to sell him anyways. And then we got these two for free to get the North American, buy 2 North American players objective finished, and that upped our manager rating for us. And then we sent out a few players on loan. Yao, I wasn't sending on loan, but I decided to send him on loan because he wasn't getting much playing time because we brought in a few youth players that have gotten better than him, so I sent him out on loan. And then, yeah, I just sent out quite a few players out on loan. Just anytime I got an offer for a player that was in the reserves, I pretty much accepted it. So that is it for this window, and I'm going to advance the last hour. Almost $1 billion spent on in the transfer window. I think that's for the whole entire transfer window. It says spent today, but I think it might be for the entire window. So we got about 2 months left of this season. And then we have 1 game in November, and then hopefully we're in the playoffs. Right now we're sitting in 4th, and we're looking good. We're 11 points ahead of 8th place, so we should be in a playoff spot. But let's hope we don't crash and burn and get knocked out of the playoffs.
1 hour later.
So we have made it to the end of October, and I'm going to head and sim to after this Miami game, which is the last game of the season, because we have made it into the playoffs. I already know that game is a win, so I think that means we did take second, and we actually do play Miami in the playoff game. Let's go back and look at this, see what place we took in the conference. We did take second. New England crushed, and they took first in the conference last season as well, so they're doing pretty well. But we just beat Red Bulls by just a point, and we got second place in the conference. So we'll go ahead and look at the season stats before we get into the playoffs. As you can see, Munir's our top scorer with 14 goals, 5 assists. Alioski, he had a great season, 9 goals and 4 assists from left mid. So most of our goals coming from that left side of the pitch. Then we have Munir, who came in halfway through the season, and he picked up 9 goals and 3 assists. So a big improvement from Tosin's 3 goals and 1 assist that he had when we got to that summer transfer window. Roberta, 3 less appearances than Muriel, and probably most of his appearances were coming off the bench, and he got 7 goals. Adrian Rojas, our Marco Echeverri regen, he got 5 goals, 6 assists. Canus from center back got 3 goals, 2 assists. Sonora from Cam, he got 8 goal contributions, 3 goals, 5 assists. Nahar from center back got 2 goals, 1 assist. Nyman with 2 goals from CDM, and he didn't start the entire season because we did have Milner in there for a little bit. Dominguez with 14 appearances and 1 goal. Milner with a single goal in his 18 appearances. And then a guy we sent on loan got a goal and an assist. And then Thomas Roberts had 1 appearance, and he had 1 goal as well. And then no more goals for anybody else. All these players are out on loan. Joshua Lewis had 5 appearances but no goals, but he did get an assist. And Brad Smith actually did not have a great season. He came off the bench mostly. 18 appearances, but 0 goals and 0 assists. So I think last season he didn't do too well either. So it was a good thing that we did bring Alioski in, because he was our second leading goal scorer. Velasquez with 5 appearances, 3 clean sheets. Then Alvarez, our backup center back, no goals, no assists. Gressel had 2 assists, and he started for us, so that's pretty crazy that he only had 2 assists. Not many goal contributions from him. Pines started most of the games, but he did not have any goals or assists, but that's fine. He's just a center back. And Karius, with 31 appearances, only 4 clean sheets. So it's interesting that Gressel has 10 clean sheets. Karius has 4. And Velasquez has 3. So who was playing goalkeeper? I'm not sure if these stats make sense. Who knows? Oh, maybe it's... You know what? It actually makes sense. Gressel probably came off whenever we had no goal scored against us, and then we got a goal scored against us, so he still counted as a clean sheet for him. That would actually make sense, I suppose. So we have made it to our first playoff game this season, and I will be playing this because if we lose it, then and after we sim it, then I won't be able to play a game in the season. So I'm going to play this game. I'll sim the other games, and then, well, actually, I could take a risk here. I could take a risk because last season we lost in the conference final to, I believe it was to New England. And they have been dominating. So I might actually choose to play that game. So do I take the risk and see if we can make it through the other games and risk not playing a game? I have to play a game at the beginning of next season, like the friendly tournament, to play with our team. I think I might take the risk. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we're going to send this game with our starting team. And we do pick up the win. Donovan Pines, actually, with the game winner. And Nyman, so our CDM and center back, score the goals in the game. So now, if we want to play the conference final, we still have to make it through another game. And of course, it is 2 days later. Holy. Look how many youth players we have unsettled. We're going to be selling some players next season. I mean, we have space to bring all these people up. With a lot of players out on loan. You know what? Might just bring them all up. So, as usual, the youth players that I brought up, they all can, like, play different positions. So, Bailey, he's actually a CDM. So, I'm going to change him to a CDM. Tyler Davis is actually, believe it or not, his defending's not great. That would be why he's a cam. Yeah, Panetta, he gets better. He's already so good. He gets better at right or left mid. So his passing's better, so I'm going to put him at right mid. And then the center midfielder that I brought in, Michael Roberts, he gets better at left wing. And there we go. We brought up all those youth players and changed their positions. Their positions aren't changed yet, but they will be sometime into next season, honestly. Some of them were like 18 weeks. It's crazy. So we have this next match. We do have to sim this. We're going to go with our starting team. Hopefully don't get too tired. I hope the next game is farther away than this one was. And we do manage to pull off the win. We didn't make any subs for some reason. But Munir scores in the very beginning of the game. Morgan ties it up in the first half. And then Muriel gets a 90th minute winner. So we are now into the conference finals, and we will be able to play both of these games now. So it is up to us now. No more simming. Just all up to our skills, especially on ultimate difficulty. We're going to see how this is. Paris FC career mode, we've had some troubles on ultimate difficulty, but hopefully it's better with the team that we have. It's more even with the teams that I'm playing against, so we'll see how this goes. So as I expected, we will be playing New England in the conference finals again, and this is why I sim those last 2 games, because we have a better chance of simming those and winning them than this one. So we're going to play this game, and hopefully we can win. And we will be either playing San Jose Earthquakes or Portland Timbers in the MLS Cup Finals if we win this game. So I hope we can win this game, but we're going to head into this game and find out. Thankfully, our team is pretty rested. Nahar is looking pretty tired. I think I might sub him out. So we are heading into this game against the New England Revolution in the conference finals. I think I am going to start Alvarez since Andy Nahar is pretty tired. I'm going to rest him for the final. But I think that is it. So this is the team we'll be going to the game with. And let's head right into the game. We are in ultimate difficulty. We are at home at Audi Field, so hopefully that can give us the advantage, and hopefully we can deal with Carlos Gil. I believe he's the top scorer again this season. So let's see how things go. There we go. For some reason, we can't see the names of the Western Conference. Looks like in this game, New England still have Matt Turner, so he hasn't gone to Arsenal in this game. Let's have legit. I don't really know too many of their players. All right, let's get into this final, or yeah, conference final technically. Have a shot, Nyman. Oh, what a terrible shot. Completely off target. What was that? Good defense, good defense. Good ball to Munir. On Munir. Use some pace, use some pace. There we go. He's gotten free space. Oof. Come on, need the header. Good stuff, Pines. Rojas into space. Sonora gets onto it. Another pass. Have a shot. Beautiful. Easy as that. It's a 3-on-2 situation. Not much the defenders could do. A beautiful finish from Murillo. Nothing Matt Turner's going to do about that. And Benitez is one step closer to his first MLS Cup Final. Oh, what a bad tackle. Good ball from Canus. Munir. Couldn't keep the momentum. That ball right there. Played in. Sonora have a shot. Oh, what a save from Matt Turner. It's a yellow for that tackle back there. Oh, good stuff. Good pressure from Canus there. Oh, Sonora beats the man. Oh, maybe that wasn't the best option. I was just trying to do a little dink over to Muriel. Didn't really work out that way, though. Oh, played through. Oh, I didn't realize that the back line was that far back. All right. Well, good stuff heading into the second half. 1-0 up. Keeping the clean sheet. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, Munir sends Muriel through. Oh, gets it to Sonora. Have a shot, Gressel. Beautiful. Good stuff, boys. Beautiful finish. Right next to the post, side netting. Honestly, I'm not going to lie, I was expecting more of a fight out of New England. They dominated the Eastern Conference. Oh. Could get one here. Oh, what a save from Karius. Alioski with a shot. Oh, what a save from Matt Turner. Look at this. Good save from Matt Turner. Pretty good shot. Pretty solid shot from Alioski there. Ooh! Did Milner even get a head on that? I kind of want to see that back. Will it show? It's not going to show it. It looked like he, like, headed it through the player. Win that Canoes. Ooh! Mario tries for the volley. Nothing on it, though. Awkward shot there. Yeah, it's a shin. Good stuff, Alvarez. He's really holding his weight back there. Filling in for Andy Nahar. I don't know if this is ill-advised, but I'm going to go ahead and make all three of my subs. I changed the formation up a bit so that you can get all these. I had 3 players that were like pretty tired, so I want to get them some rest before the final. Okay, put this in. Ooh! Good header from Alvarez. Not much power on it, but good placement. Oh, can he get to it? He can. Robertha. Oh, bro. You got to open up and hit that with your right foot. I shouldn't have finessed it, I guess, but I wanted him to finesse it with his right foot, just send it around the goalkeeper. Wasn't really what happened, though. Well, they might go on back here. Where's my whole defense? Oh, great stuff from Carey is coming out on that. I mean, I called him out, but good stuff. Good block. Just going to send this one up. Good header. Nice stuff, Munir. Just going to run to the corner flag of Muriel. Cut it back here. Have a shot, Nyman. I don't know why I always have a shot with Nyman, like he's good at shooting. And there we go. On to the MLS Cup Finals. Benitez's first time getting there. Nice stuff from that man Gressel right there. A pretty easy game, honestly. They did not put up much of a fight. So, here we go. We have finally made it to the MLS Cup Final. The whole team is rested up for this game. And we're going to have our usuals on the bench. You know what? I'm going to bring Roberts up because he did have 1 goal and 1 appearance in the season. So I'm going to bring him up. But yeah, I think that's it. So, yeah, this is how we're heading into this game. Ultimate difficulty, MLS Cup Final, Portland Timbers. Let's get this game started. There it is. There's the MLS Cup. The prize we've been fighting for. So I think that we are actually in our stadium, possibly? Not sure. It said you're DC United. Like it was our announcer in our stadium. I don't know how that works. I don't know if they played a neutral venue. I thought they played a neutral venue, but I'm not sure. Pretty sure they usually do. Oh yeah, Audi Field. Okay. So if we lose here, it'd be pretty bad. This was pretty much set up for us to win. Having the final in DC. What is that guy's name? Oh. Whew. Good block from Pines. Oh, Munir almost intercepts it. Oh. Oh, come on. I saw that coming. I was trying to call out Karius. I mean, there's 3 defenders there. How does he beat all 3 of them? Karius probably should be saving that. I did call him out, but... Alright, well, we're behind. 9 minutes into the final. Let's see what we can do. They're really parking the bus now. Oh, come on. Just get a touch on it. Tries for that crazy volley. Go for the run, Gressel. Oh, that's a bad tackle. No, I don't know why I keep going for that pass. Oh! I have a shot, Muriel. What a shot! What a shot! Oh my lord. Bad pass there. They play it right back to him. And look at this left-footed shot. Beautiful finishing. That man was definitely worth the transfer. That transfer definitely paid off. Completely different type of striker from Tosin. Oh, Rojas gets to that. Can we get one in quick succession? Sonara. Cut it back. Have a shot. Oh, not the best angle. His body was kind of turned in a weird direction. That's a bad tackle. Alioski. Over the goalkeeper. Defender gets a head on it though. Header. It'd be nice if Nyman did something to get that. Oh, great win back though. Rojas. Cut it back. Have a shot, Munir. Oof. Was he off? No, that was a yellow. Okay. Just one tackle in the play previously. Oh. Oh, what a shot. Oh, what a save. Okay. A very tight first half. Let's hope we can keep from conceding in the second half and get one back. 1-1 going to the second half. Going into halftime. Trying for another quick one. Oh, they almost get it. That quick turn. Oh, Lord. Win the header. Come on. For the love of God. He has to be off. No? Thank the Lord. Switch it, switch it. Nah, man, I need you to get into space. Yeah. Have a shot, Sonora. Oof. Whew. Ooh. Murray will have a shot. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful turn. Celebrate with the fans. Let's go. Just got to hold this lead. Just got to hold this lead for the rest of the second half. The MLS Cup is ours. Oh, what a shot. Just keeps rising right into the top of the net. Well, actually, that was pretty close to the goalkeeper. I didn't realize. It looked better from the other angle. How? How do we let him get through there? How do we let him get through there? How does he run through all those defenders? They don't do anything about it. Great run from Gressel. Send one in. Oof. I'll tell you what. If Tosin was in there, he probably would have scored that, but because we had a lot of goals where Gressel would send him into Tosin. Oh, my Lord, I saw that coming. I played him on. What a beautiful shot. Oh, I didn't press, and I also left that man onside. Easy goal for them. Definitely an ultimate. But why did Nahar go away from him? Why did Nahar not stay on him? Sometimes this game. Back to 2-2. Tied up again. Muriel. Good turn. Have a shot. Oh! Just missed it. Just missed the whole goal. Oh, bad tackle. Bad tackle. Oh, that's a second yellow. That is definitely going to change up the game. And Rojas just got a little touch on it. Or it would have been a clean tackle. I didn't even think that was going to be a yellow, I'm going to be honest. It definitely looked like one after I watched the replay. They can pay for it immediately. Oh, what a save from Ivicic. No. For the love of God, someone press. Come on, Milner. Take the space. Take the space. You're faster than him. Come on. To Muriel. Have a shot. Finish it. No, finish it. Oh, he shanks it so hard. Why did he hit it with his left? Oh. Okay, pass the right foot, but okay. It worked out somehow. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Have a shot. It worked out anyways, somehow. Oh, let's go. No extra time needed. No extra time needed. And Munir, our top scorer throughout the season, finishes Portland off, hopefully, in the MLS Cup Finals. Look at that beautiful volley. Drops right to him. Off a deflection, off a shot from Sonora. Just hold it here. Hold it here in the corner. Draw foul. Draw foul. Come on. Foul me. Go ahead. Come on. Oh. Just want it back. Ooh. He plays out of bounds. Okay. Get our subs in. Bringing off Munir and Muriel, the goal scorers. But just 2 minutes left. Hopefully we don't regret this after conceding and going to extra time. Oof. I don't know if they have time to attack, though. This might be it. It's looking like it's going to be it. And we win the header. That is it. We have won the MLS Cup. In our home stadium. The fans are going crazy. For the first time in so many years, too. DC United have won, I think it's 4 MLS Cups. But not in the past, like, at least 10 years. And there it is. And that man, Canoes, our captain, is about to lift the MLS Cup. Something he's been waiting his whole career to do. And there we go. Beautiful scenes. And so many players in this team have been waited so long for this moment. Been on the team for a while now. Canoes has been on the team for a while. Nyman. Many others. And There we go, the picture with the trophy. And there we have it. DC United finally MLS Cup champions. So the last time DC United won an MLS Cup was 2004. I was 6 years old last time DC United won an MLS Cup. And what year are we in? 2023. So it was almost 20 years DC United spent without a MLS Cup. In 2023, we bring home the MLS Cup. After 19 long years, we finally bring home another MLS Cup. Here's the team of the tournament. Who do we got? So we got Canus there. We got Milner in there. And somehow Muriel's not in there. Now, I know he came halfway through the season, but still. I feel like for being the winners of the Cup, we should definitely have more players in the team of the season. Or team of the tournament. And then a New England player does win the Golden Boot, but it actually wasn't Carlos Gil this time. It was Abreu. I didn't actually look at who it was. I just saw New England. So actually, Carlos Gil wasn't even in the top 10. Okay. All right. Guess he didn't have that great of a year this year. Milner was our top goal scorer with 14. And Muriel was 11th with 13 goals. And who knows how many goals he would have had if he would have started the season with us. And that is the only goal scorers we have in the top 25. We have Sonora in second with assists with 11. Just beat by 1 by Ferreira, who had 12. Then Rojas was in 17th with 6 assists. Then Munir with 5 assists. And Karius is in 18th in clean sheets with 4 clean sheets. He never really gets that many clean sheets. I think it might be the formation that we play, honestly. So we already went through the stats, but these are the updated stats for the top few people. I know Muriel and Munir both got some goals, and then I know Gressel also got a goal. He didn't have a goal before, so that was his first goal of the season there in the playoffs. So, yep. These are the final stats for the season. So, with that game finished and us being crowned MLS Cup champions, that is the end of this season, end of Season 3. And I am now advancing to Season 4. So I was advancing through the month of December, and it looks like for the second year in a row, Mbappe has won the Player of the Year. I believe it was between him, Messi, Neymar, and Martinez, and he got it again. So guys, that will be the end of this episode. A very successful season, our most successful season yet. And I have a feeling that things are going to change up a lot next season. I'm most likely going to switch out a few players. I'm going to be more open to selling players now that we've won an MLS Cup, because there are a few players that I would have moved on this season, but I wanted to win an MLS Cup first, and now I'm going to be more open to sending players on to Europe, especially like American players, allowing them to flourish over in Europe and reach their full potential. But we will get to that next episode. So until then, I will see you guys later. Peace out.